The purpose of this program is that there's buried treasure in the sand, and we're going to use our mouse and click around in the sand to try to find it. So if we start the program, it's going to say, help me find buried treasure, and he's going to tell you that if you're close, you'll hear a sound. So if you click here, there's nothing. We're not close to it. We'll click around in the sand, and eventually we find uh, we hear a sound, right? Now, if we get close to it, but not quite close enough, he will play the sound, but it still won't say, he'll still say nothing. But if we get close enough, he'll say, oh, I found it, it's here, right? And the way this works is by using compound conditionals. So essentially what we're doing is around the treasure, which is at a random coordinates, we draw a 60 by 60 square. And if you click within that square, it's going to play the sound, but he still won't have found the treasure. You're close, but you still haven't found it. So we draw another 20 by 20 square around the treasure, so a smaller square. And if you get inside that square, not only will you get the sound, but he'll say, oh, I found it, and you'll see the coordinates. Now, if you're not within any of those squares, he'll just think nothing since he's not close enough and hasn't found it. Now, if we were to change something, like if we were to make, instead of a 20 by 20 square, we made all of these like 40, then instead of, being within that 20 by 20 square, you have a bigger square, 40 by 40. And you can play around with the size of these, right? And then you can also have him, if, for example, if we say he's found it when he gets within that 20 by 20 square, but he doesn't say anything when he's within the 60 by 60 square without being close enough. So we could say, have him say something here, and we could say, oh, I think it's close, but I still haven't found it, or something like that, right? So you can have that inside this inner if, outer if statement, but not within this inner if statement. And that should be it. Thank you.